Hey amazing hackers, I'm TORHAT from HM Cyber Academy. Today we'll be looking at lame machine from Hack the Box. This is a retired machine and it is a Linux easy machine. So let's get started. First of all, connect to VPN. I have already done it. And then spawn the machine. I have already done it here. Copy its IP address and change my IP and target IP. Okay, so sudo nano zshell rc. I have changed the target IP. So what is my IP? If config done 0, this is my IP. Control C, Control V. Okay, so we'll take care of domains and subdomains later. So let's save it and zshell. Now you got a new terminal. So everything should be updated. You can check it from echo $IP, echo $my IP, and you have everything ready. Okay, so first step after this is nmap. So I always use nmap command with all of these options. Nmap $IP, service version scan, and default scripts. Check all ports and only run the scripts on open ports. If the ping scan doesn't work, use no ping scan. -vv will give verbosity so that I can start pen testing right away. --min rate will send 2000 requests per second. Okay, so let's send it. And as you can see, it instantly dropped us 4 open ports. Okay, so we know that port 21 is FTP, so let's check that. So let's say FTP anonymous at $IP. So we're trying to log into this IP address using FTP in anonymous login. Okay, password, let's type anonymous. Okay, login successful. Remote system type is Unix. So let's see ls. Okay, so we cannot see any files listed over here. So probably there's nothing in this FTP server. Okay, so let's exit and let's see what we have. Okay, port 22 is SSH. So we need credentials to log into port 23, and port 445 is SMB. Okay, so let's check if we can reach this SMB server. SMB client -L $IP. So we're listing the shares in this IP address. Okay, so let's see what we have. Let's give a blank password. So it looks like we can actually list some shares. So there is a print share, there is a temp share, there is OPT and IPC and admin as well. Okay, as you can see, the nmap scan is over. So let's copy it. So we have port 21, which we have already checked, and port 22, which is SSH, and port 139. This is the NetBIOS version of SMB servers. This is 445. So this is also NetBIOS SSN, and there is 3632. We have no idea what this is. Dist ccd and host scripts. Okay, SMB time negotiation failed. SMB could not establish. OS discovery. Okay, done the OS discovery. Okay, so there is no message signing and we can log in as guest. Interesting. So let's go back and let's try to use SMB map on the host $IP. Okay, connections 0. Interesting. Can we not connect it? Okay, we can. Okay, now it's working. Cool. So closed one connections, which means we have something here. So as you can see, so this is the particular disk. There is print share, there is temp share, IPC, and this admin. Okay, so we already saw that while using SMB client, but we did not see if the shares can read or write. So only one share has access for read and write, but others do not have any access. Okay, so what we can do now is SMB client trying to log into that TMP share. So we'll use a blank password and let's see what happens. Okay, we're able to successfully log in. So let's see what we have. Okay, we have so many things, but first of all, let's try to use this SMB terminal to have a reverse shell over here. Okay, so how we can do is netcat nlvp 8888, and here we have to say log on, which means we're trying to log in. And then what is the command that we want to execute? We want to execute netcat and this IP address. Okay, so what is my IP? If config turn 0, and this is my IP address. So let's copy it, paste it over here, and mention the port as 8888. And once you log in, execute /bin/bash. So let's close this and let's see if this actually works. So it's asking for a password, give a blank password. So it is connected. Interesting. So let's see, who am I? I'm root. Okay, it directly gave a root access for us. Interesting. So if I type which netcat, I can actually see netcat on the target system. Okay, so I used the target system's netcat to actually connect here. Okay, so if this doesn't work, you need to go with something else. Okay, so something like pen test monkey, reverse shell, cheat sheet, and you can go with one of these things. Once that is done, so let's see what we have in the home directory. FTP, Marcus, service, and user. So Marcus seems to be a user, right? So let's see what we have in Marcus. Okay, we have user.txt. So let's say cat slash home slash Marcus slash user.txt. So we got a user flag and we know where the root flag will be, slash root.txt. So you got the user flag and root flag. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you guys in the next one.